Hello there. I felt that felt I should be streaming for a little bit, playing playing some No Man's Sky because I've been addicted to it again after a long period of time, and just watching some stuff over here on on YouTube and uh, there's been a lot of shit with Sneeko. He's done he's done really screwed himself over on that one. Now, Cocaine Bear. I wanted to
Cocaine.
Yeah, I wanted to sit there and go watch it. Me and my wife went to the theaters and we saw the trailer for that and we're like, we have to go watch it, and then forgot all about that it was coming out.
Bear. These two words evoke such strong emotions within me. This is a film that I dare say brought me to tears. I couldn't stop thinking of Dwight Schrute as I watched it, knowing that somewhere he was smiling down upon us. So, what is Cocaine Bear? Well, if you have to ask the question, then I'm not sure this film is for you. Imagine, if you will, a harmless black bear sitting in the forests of Tennessee. She has no concept of
Yeah,
time, no
I need to
job, but
build a little
family to
building
take
for
care of.
this.
Little does this mama bear realize that she is about to become the most hyper-lethal apex predator on the planet and enter the Twilight Zone. That's the premise. Black bear in Tennessee gets hopped up on drugs and goes on a killing spree. It's a slasher film. Did I mention it's based on a true story? Yeah, based on a true story.
There we
Now,
go.
okay, obviously, if there was a bear that ingested 75
Cannot
pounds
mine
of
within
cocaine
settlement
and
limits.
went on a killing spree, then I think we could all safely say we do live in the Twilight Zone. But that's not what actually happened. The bear never killed anyone. It died like 30 minutes after ingesting the cocaine. But still, this is one of the most oddly interesting topics I can think of when it comes to movies. The title says it all. Cocaine Bear. I just can't wait for Meth Gator, you know? After Birdemic, the number of bad
It's gonna make something
B-movies
simple.
based around animals as the main villain, there's not enough of those, you know? I'd also like to point out that when adjusting the cost of the cocaine for inflation, it ate $55.6 million worth of coke. That's more than the budget for this movie. So the film begins as the true story itself does. A man named Andrew Thornton, who's a former narcotics officer and drug smuggler, is transporting a whole heap and tablespoon of cocaine into the United States. And as he's throwing bags out of the airplane, he stumbles, hits his head on the frame, falls out, and dies.
Get out of here.
And all these different characters going into the forest for various reasons, where they will of course be chow for Cocaine Bear. This takes place in the Chattahoochee River National Recreation Area in 1985. So it's an obvious B-movie, comedy, horror, slasher film, and I really liked parts of it. I wouldn't say I loved it as much as some of the Sharknado films, but it has the same appeal. The premise alone is something that will pique your interest. It's a great shock value title, and you love saying it. Cocaine Bear. It makes you think to yourself, okay, well, I gotta see what that's about, you know? It's either gonna be good bad or so bad it's good, in which case I'll be entertained either way. To make things even more bizarre with this story, they actually taxidermied the bear itself and put it on display in Kentucky. Pablo Escobar. Good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Apparently the bear is also licensed to offer legally binding weddings. Like, the more I read about this,
That's weird.
get happy I get.
What
I'd
the
very much
fuck?
describe this film as professional in the sense that, like, it has a decent budget, 30 to 35 million dollars. I mean, for this kind of movie, that's a lot. I think outside of the fun action scenes, the movie's shot in kind of like a lethargic way, like very standard by the books, nothing special. I guess there didn't have to be anything special besides like the attack scenes. Just like, yeah, that's why you're there. That's why you're in the theater getting popcorn. You're not buying tickets for Cocaine Bear to see some Lord of the Rings-esque epic novel that will just make you cry. It's Cocaine Bear. So the drug smuggler is identified by this detective who deduces there's more drugs out there and thus begins the search. It cuts to the Chattahoochee National Forest and there's two hikers there. One of them is played by Christopher, not gonna say this right, Hivju. the guy who played Tormund and who rocks the same awesome beard in every movie. They stumble upon a bear doing interesting things and they start taking pictures of it. Lo and behold, this is Cocaine Bear, and he's not too thrilled with having his drug-fueled binge photographed. So he attacks the hikers. The wife gets pulled away, the husband lives, but there's a shot where her arm goes flying and it lands right in front of the husband, and it's kind of like this over-the-top yet serious humor, if that makes sense. Now that I think about it, I don't know if I should give spoiler warnings or if there's anything worth spoiling. Like, the movie really is as self-explanatory as its title.
Okay.
There are some good gags and funny B-movie moments that I think you'll want to see yourself. What really impressed me was the CGI of the bear. I think it was fantastic, and upon looking into it, that's where the majority of the budget went, which kind of explains why the other parts of the movie are kind of boring. But it's like, that's the main attraction of the film, is the bear and what it's going to do and how it looks and all the powder that's on its face and blood and guts. You know, that's where the film needed to excel. That was the only thing it really needed to do, because that's pretty much the only thing people wanted from it. And I think they succeed at just making the bear a presence on screen, right? They're able to have the bear show emotion in a way that feels natural, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know what natural facial expressions animals have after ingesting 75 pounds of cocaine.
Let me go check.
But I imagine it's, you know, something like what was in the movie. So if you disconnect from the premise, the bear is actually pretty terrifying, the way it's presented and the way it moves and how it stalks some of the characters and attacks them, right? There's a scene where a bear's chasing a kid up the tree, but the bear is going real slow, I think, because watching a bear maul a child might go a little too far. But then it smells cocaine residue on a guy who's in another tree, and it sprints down and sprints up the other tree, and it does that hella fast. And it's scary. It starts tearing the man apart, and the special effects and gore, I think, were pretty good. They made me uncomfortable, which is a compliment because I don't like realistic gore or seeing blood and guts. The bear also doesn't ever do anything like too outlandish. You know, it never picks up a banjo and starts like ding 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 ding. It never does anything
Oh my
like
goodness.
cartoony. So the film kind of plays out with a straight face. Almost like the filmmakers genuinely asked themselves, what would this bear do? What would it look like in this scenario? So there's a decent cast of characters. Most of the acting is pretty good. There's two kids that get lost in the forest, a mom that goes looking for them. The kids find a brick of coke, and as kids do, they dare each other to eat it. There's a couple low-level drug dealers in search of the coke for easy money. One of them is played by Ice Cube's son. I think the casting was pretty good. The only person I felt acting wasn't that great was O'Shea Jackson Jr. I don't know, he's just kind of flat. I felt impressed by the child actors because they were irritating like real children, but in a way that's relatable to what I was like as a kid. For what Cocaine Bear is trying to be, I think it does a pretty good job. I'd like to read a part of Wikipedia.
It sounds like
description
it.
for this
Damn.
movie's plot, just to give you an idea, okay? The bear attacks, sending Peter stumbling through a pile of cocaine and slashing Liz in the process. Attracted to a cocaine-coated Peter, the bear kills him, ignoring Henry. Like, I don't even know what kind of jokes I can make. I think the plot does that itself. I think overall the technical aspects are solid. The acting is decent. However, I feel that Cocaine Bear doesn't play into its strengths enough. When films are trying to be bad funny, it's very difficult to nail that humor. It either works or it really doesn't.
Go, 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 go. This is some good shit. A chocolate river.
That's actually the sewer line. Yeah.
And Cocaine Bear's kind of hit and miss on these parts. One scene I really enjoyed near the end was when Cocaine Bear gets shot by the bad guy. Bear falls down a cliff. You think it's dead. All hope is lost. It's the darkest moment in the film. You think you feel a tear coming down your cheek, and a brick of cocaine falls down. It hits the cliffside, explodes, and this mist, this powder, floats towards the bear. It comes across its nose, and like being wished back alive by the Dragon Balls, the bear is revived.
Base terrain edits. Wow.
It disembowels him. And two little
What happens when I hit the max? I can't build anymore.
The man is just sitting there like, oh,
Base terrain edits.
my God. Like, Like the cubs are eating the entrails and the man is still alive watching it. That was the best like gag in the film. You know, like that scene was, it was very poetic. Some of the humor is a bit more subtle, and it took me some time after the film to process it, but it only became funny after I was talking about the film with another
I'll have to look
person.
that up.
Okay, so the
Oops.
detective is looking for cocaine on top of a gazebo, and he climbs up there, he gets a package of it, but he can't climb down, and then the drug dealers come in, there's like a little standoff scene. Eventually the detective is shot and killed, and he dies on top of the gazebo, and his last words are like, "I hope my dog's been a good girl." It's like, because he gave his dog away earlier in the film. I'm just remembering this now. He is dying on top of a gazebo, and his last words are hoping that his dog is a good girl. And then he dies. And it took me some time to process how funny that was. Most of the humor comes from the outrageous death scenes. Like after the park rangers are attacked, one of them is in this building and she's shocked and stunned, and there's a couple hooligans at the door, and the bear's in the background, and she tries to shoot the bear, but she shoots one of the hooligans and his brain just comes off and he falls to the ground, and the other guy's like, "You just shot him." Another funny scene was when the EMTs show up to help the park ranger who survived. The bear charges the ambulance as they drive away, desperately trying to escape. It jumps in the back, it kills one of the medics, and the park ranger is on a stretcher, and she falls out, and she's face down, sliding across the pavement for like 100 feet to her death. It's like, it's a death scene straight out of South Park, and it's executed well. Like, it's a good stunt. It looks real, and you almost forget how ludicrous of a movie you're watching. I also don't know how to feel about the amount of screen time the bear got, because like, you don't want to have a movie where it's just a bunch of nameless characters nobody gives a shit about getting killed off, like Alien versus Predator. At the same time, they can't have the bear on screen all the time, because then it's not scary and that drains the budget. I just think there's a bit too many shots where the bear begins to attack someone, and then right as that happens, it cuts away. Like, the climax is great, but the way it ends is pretty uneventful. But again, we're talking about Cocaine Bear. So, in conclusion, for what it's trying to be, Cocaine Bear is a pretty awesome movie. If you like B movies, if you like horror, if you just want to see something ridiculous and so far out there, go see Cocaine Bear. I would recommend it. I think the marketing did a lot of heavy lifting, as well as the title. I think it will entertain you if you're like me and you enjoy Shitpost, because this is Shitpost the movie. Cocaine Bear. Thank you all for
Cocaine
watching.
Bear.
Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, and subscribe to the Act Man for more awesome content, or Act Man TV, depending on where this video ends up being posted. Alright everyone, that's all I got for today. This is the Cocaine Man, signing out. Peace.
I have to look at that a little bit later. So I'll look at that a little bit later about the terrain, base terrain edits, because I didn't know that was like a real big thing, but apparently it is. So
rising actions and climaxes. It just
yeah, I've done seen all of that. So let's go ahead and refresh this. So you know what? Because I've been watching all this too.
It is Nappa's best day ever. All right, so this is episode 8. This is Nappa's episode.
All right, I guess this is the night bitches die.
And I'm Bitches, everybody. Welcome, everybody.
Okay, so if I read it correctly, it's nothing to really do with base building itself. It's to do with messing with the terrain.
Meanwhile, somewhere. See, this is why filler can be fun, though, because look.
So if I do that, and then go up here.
Scenes are blown up. This is also played by. This is actually 2 big name voice actors. This is Regan's voice actor again, Christopher, playing one of the Saiyans, and the other one is played by Joshua Tomar. You know, Tomomoto.
That's what I'm assuming anyway. I gotta go back to a previous base anyway.
Desolation, the ruin, the horror.
Where are we, Orleans? Krillin. Oh God.
Too soon.
The short-lived Krillin too soon joke.
You must construct additional pylons.
Shao Tzu, get away from there. Why? You have no idea where that's been. It could give you an
White Ash's mic is so bad.
There we go. Let me go on ahead, and because I already have this, and I need to move some shit anyway, and go up there.
my free time living alone with a cat. Hey, at least I get some puss. Wow, that did not. Look what we got here.
Yes, we've got some tourists, Sprout.
Oh, we should give them a tour.
Yes, the tour straight to hell, because we'll be killing them with our own
I love this. He does, by the way, and Tomar plays a lot of characters in our show, but he plays Dr. Koshin in our version, in the TFS version of World's Fathers.
Okay, so I need to get in my hauler.
His Koshin voice. Yes, they get it. We get it. They get it. This joke, I don't like this joke coming up here.
Yeah, let's see. Got a lot of stuff to move.
It's up to us.
I don't like that implication.
Right. Back to back. Let's do it for Chaozu. And Krillin. Okay, just Chaozu.
That's just so mean to Krillin for no reason.
All right, let's see how they're doing inside.
Damn it,
The
I keep
weird
getting
triangle beats don't even
mixed
make
up
sense
here.
in the anime. Like, this episode was really weird. It was.
So, how was it?
Ooh!
It was horrible.
Good. You survived the first test. Oh, thank God! But I have some bad news.
I love Krillin's pose.
You're going back.
What? Bye.
Why?
Yeah. I'm thinking about moving all of this to.
Where did you send them?
I'll tell you where they're
Where they're not.
Safe.
Woohoo! All right! I caught the mon- Ooh, a cricket!
Only 20s.
What? Shut up, Gregory!
No, I just the training for.
Okay, so what I want to do, I'm gonna go up here and mess with my storage and move some
has to,
stuff
like, run
around.
under the heavy thing, heavy gravity, and they grab the monkey. Then he's gotta start swinging a hammer to hit Gregory to dodge really quickly. It's just like, oh man, this is some crazy ass fucking training.
Shut up, Bojack!
Okay.
It seems that your training here is complete.
What? Wait.
Mr. Bobo, do you have any last comments for them?
You're all going to die.
Thank you, Mr. Bobo. Now I believe it is time for you to leave.
Bruh.
But all we did was pecking order.
I fucking love that TN line. Ah! I just love it. I just like, ah! It's like the only weird comedy TN delivery we ever have in the show. Ah! Just him running away from Mr. Popo, which is very on point.
Congratulations, you passed because my pet monkey followed and gave Gregory a concussion. You psychotic bastard! Now we can start on your real training and I
Go on ahead and get rid of this.
Could you tell me about the Saiyans?
I must have tell you that then they all died 20 years ago.
Even my dad?
Damn it, I did it again.
That's me. Yeah, that's me, baby.
Yes.
Really? What killed them?
Let me check. Let's see here. Stupid monkeys hit by falling
Only
rocks.
rock.
Yes.
PS Frieza rules you.
That doesn't seem right.
Bored now. Let's get back to training, King Kai.
Is that my Bardock? Yeah.
So, 1 year has passed. The characters who actually did anything in the last series,
Yeah.
but not in this one, have
Yeah.
finally found themselves of use.
That's Kaiser.
Have summoned the eternal
Okay, let's
dragon
see.
to wish back their
Oh,
fallen
here comes-
comrade, Goku.
Here comes one of Lanny's other characters, because Lanny plays a lot of characters.
Yeah, I don't know
in
what
this show.
happened
Lanny
here.
plays the
I gotta
Eternal
get that
Dragon.
fixed. Expand.
I don't get it. Why are we doing this again?
Because my sister Baba told us to.
That's true.
You have summoned the eternal dragon. Make your wish and I am. It's you guys again.
I don't know why this happened. The game updated and then it gave me this and I thought I could unlock more. And now it's just that's so weird. Okay. I guess I don't have access to that anymore.
Dragon,
Yeah.
send them into an asteroid field.
Mm.
Crosswire it, boom, right in the sun.
No, you see, as long as we have Goku, We'll be fine.
Right. Yeah, okay, fine, whatever. I'll grant your wish. Just don't come crying to me when half your stupid asses get killed. Who am I kidding you, Will?
Hey, King Kai, I'm alive again.
Yes, and you've conveniently learned the Kaioken and Spirit Bomb off screen. Now get the f*** off my planet.
All right. And thank you, King Kai.
Yeah, let's see. And I'll do some more reorganizing here soon too.
Now, I'm truly confident.
Go home!
Okay, bye.
Oh God, what have I done? I'm all alone again.
Just looking at everything before I continue. Damn it, I did it again.
I'm still here for you, sir. Shut up, Gregory! You still have... Shut up, Bojack!
God, I can't wait for that Bojack joke to really hit its final joke. I can't wait.
Anything that could be used as base building, I'm putting it in.
What is it, old man? I just wanted to check in and make sure you were ready for the Saiyans. Ready for the what now?
I love this.
Bobo tell you?
Like, no joke.
Aw,
this was
shit.
I think this was Kaiser's idea. It
Aw,
was
shit.
technically,
I don't.
like,
Okay.
after the Department of Saiyans showed up that
I could
after
fix this.
Piccolo had taken
Let's.
Gohan. Like, he took Gohan and ran away, and then that bit happened. So technically, Piccolo was not physically there to hear about that part of it. So technically, all Piccolo was doing was not training Gohan to fight the Saiyans. He was training Gohan to help him take over the world because he's a fucking villain. And that is something that Kaiser really wanted. I believe it was Kaiser really pushed for that, and I fucking love this joke.
Two Saiyans headed towards the Earth as we speak. Both several times more powerful than the last one you faced. They should be landing pretty soon. Within a few days, in fact. New plan, Gohan. We're going to kick some Saiyan ass. You're still there, aren't you? I'm just so lonely. Get out of my head!
Still in my head, aren't you? Yeah, that's one of the first times he's get out of my head. Oh yeah, that joke really has aged like a chef kiss, you know?
Damn it.
Yeah! Yeah, we're here! Okay. We're into the thicket, everybody. We're into the Nappa now. We're into the Nappa. We're in the Nappa Vegeta. Here we go. Let's buckle up, buckaroos.
Hey, look, Vegeta.
The locals. Kaiser is the big lady. In the anime, like,
I hate awkward silences.
yeah.
Damn it, Nappa, think before you act. What if you had blown up one of the Dragon Balls?
What now, Vegeta?
The Dragon Balls, Nappa. Don't you remember our wish?
The Dragon Balls, you know? There are 7 of them. They grant you any wish you
Still gotta
want.
move shit though.
Or Bulba's panties.
Yeah.
Hand us.
Yeah, pandas. Nappa is confidently incorrect. No, I'm pretty sure I'm right, he said wrongingly. I'm right, he said not right at all. And that's Nappa's character. Alright, everybody.
What, Nappa? One of these days you're going to die. And then you'll be out of my hair forever.
Epic foreshadowing! Because people were asking in the comments at this time, if I'm remembering correctly, we're like, what are you gonna do when Nappa dies? He's so funny, if he dies, he'll be gone. I'm like, well, that's interesting thing about that.
Let's see.
Go on your guard. They're coming right towards us.
Why would they be headed our way?
Making sure I'm looking at everything.
Strongest power level.
But my dad's dead.
Referring to me!
Oh, well, by that logic, I suppose you would have the strongest power level on Earth.
Little black. You might not see that speck in the background, but there's actually this little speck popped up the hill. Because, you know, people were in love with Popo at that point, too. So we want to give a little nod to the Popo fans, too. That's why you might have like a character says something really quickly, because everyone's like, yay, that guy!
I thought I sensed someone else coming. Good. Seems you've increased your power since we last met. I know, isn't it great? You're almost as strong as Gohan now.
It's true. And that's why I feel bad for Krillin. God damn it.
Wait, but he's only 5.
It's because I'm a Saiyan.
Well, at least there's only 2 of you.
Damn it, I keep doing that.
We should just have that joke keep popping up in this episode.
Damn it.
How bad was the training with Piccolo?
The training wasn't that bad. Mr. Piccolo is actually really nice after you get to know him.
Gohan, I've brought you a sparring partner for today.
Really?
Let's see.
So how was your training, Krillin?
We have this deleted scenes video we don't even fucking use, but there was another cutaway in this where they're cutting to the training, and he's like, I'm gonna slice off a little piece of you every day so you'll be in my stomach. Ah! And Piccolo's just watching Gohan do that to the poor T-Rex running away, and Piccolo just goes, he probably gets that from his mother. I'm like, yeah, well, yeah. He's still half Chi-Chi. She's fucking crazy. She's fucking insane. Like, she's royalty. How fucking nuts do you think that family line is?
Okay, let's go back to the starship. Let's move this over here. I got plenty of carbon.
First rule of Bobo's training, do not talk about Bobo's training.
Krillin, why are you crying?
Second rule of Bobo's training.
Man, he's already crying and the Saiyans aren't even here yet.
Yeah, we are.
Gonna head ahead and have a max of everything. The frost crystals.
Shut up, Nappa!
And I think I have frost crystals. And I need to go get a lot
See, I
more.
like that joke. He was a prison bitch. And that's what he was referred to as, a prison bitch. And there you go. He's just gonna, yes, this is Vegeta. He was a prison bitch. We keep going back to that joke. They don't understand that at all. Like, my favorite part is Krillin, Piccolo, go on. They won't understand that joke at
Frost
all.
crystals.
But the fact that he's still making is still pissing off Vegeta.
Oh, look, Vegeta, it's an Namekian. Hey, I take offense to that.
He's referring to me, you idiot. And it's not an insult. Namekians are a fine, proud race of...
That means he doesn't have a penis, right, Vegeta?
See, in the actual show, when they tell Piccolo this, is like, for the whole show, he didn't think he was an alien. Essentially, he thought he was an actual demon and all that bullshit. Turns out he's an alien the whole time. The whole time he was an alien. and the whole time he was an alien. But this version we make it, I think it was Kaiser decided, like, he knew the whole time. Kinda, he had to have figured that out at some point. But it's like, this is where Z just gets so fucking up its ass. I feel like it just gets all wacky here. I think did Krillin think Nappa was calling him I don't know, some slur. Fuck if I know, man.
So what exactly does that make you, Mr. Piccolo? You survived most
I need to go
of
get
the
more
fight.
shit.
Does that make you a...
Technically, unfortunately, while that one gif that you've all seen accidentally may imply it, Piccolo has no penis.
I need to make me a wall. That's what I need to do. And I don't know what to do with those either.
Call back. Oh, no!
I'm glad that this works, finally. Look. I've just been buying a lot of these. 'Cause I have a lot of money, and...
Look, Vegeta,
The paparazzo!
to protect my image.
Oh my god, he blew up the cargo robot! And the cargo with people!
Alright, so that was done by someone named Cheeseman Joe. CMJ. We worked on G Gundam.
Buy everything that I need.
He popped in to do some voiceover work for this character. One of my favorite lines. Because in the actual show, oh my god, they blew up the cargo robot! There are so many weird moments in the dub, Kaiser talked about this, where they just do random shit to imply that someone's not dead. And even in the actual anime, they're like, oh, it's okay, we can see their parachutes. They'll say shit like that, because if they say that, then it means that the person's not dead, and now it's still rated PG. So they can still put it on Saturday morning cartoons, which is where they were putting it. So they kept trimming this shit down, which was very obvious he was killing people.
I don't have to worry about crafting it. Damn it, I didn't mean to do that.
Okay. The Raditz joke. Well, look at that, guys. Look at that. That joke's aged well, too.
And I have a better way of testing their power levels. That is the Cybermen.
Plant. Yeah! Okay. Can I just go over this? Yeah! It's implied that they do this. It's his favorite thing to do. It's like, oh my god, I love doing the Cyberman thing. I love it. Oh my god. Yeah! And he's so happy. And here is Lanny doing the most ear-retching sound he's capable of. Ta-da!
What are those? They're cultivated life forms.
Damn, I need to do something about that.
That's right. He was so weak, we could actually grow radixes.
But, Vegeta, then you have to worry about the Fraggles.
Oh god damn it, Appa, nobody's going to get that.
As a matter of fact,
All building materials. This ship is made
I
for
always feel weird about them knowing what
coming down
in space
to build
because it
bases
makes
with
sense.
and
They
stuff
should.
like that.
It's the one thing, if I could go back, we would just eliminate
Mm.
any what human culture is, because that's such a funnier joke. Tell me more of your culture. We even have that in season 3. Oh, please, Vegeta, don't call me MILF. I have a grandchild now. Call me GILF. Your culture is so confusing to me.
Oh goody, more of them. Who the hell are you?
Vegeta, look!
Or bald people. So many bald people.
Small one, the two tall ones, and...
Okay, there we go.
Vegeta, look! Oh, come on.
This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Why would... Oh my god, this... I get that this is funny. I get that you all find it funny, and when we make it... This is a joke that got me into the series. I know! This is one of the funniest jokes for everybody, okay? It's the face Scott used. I think it's this face. It's gotta be this face that Scott used. But Vegeta, look! A Pokemon. It's so evil. His face is so evil. Let's do that again. People.
Oh, bald people. I love Dragon Ball Z Abridged, dude. See, it's over there.
That's the first time I ever whispered.
Anyway, what am I doing again? Oh yeah, I need to go back.
Now I can do way better. Vegeta, look at Pokemon.
You hear that?
Chi.
It's a
Oh my
Chaozu.
god, Corinne as Chaozu. Sorry. Chef Kiss, she's crushing it.
Hear that, Vegeta?
It's a Chaozu.
Catch it.
I told you I'm not a Pokemon!
Oh, it didn't work, Vegeta.
Because you're up to damage.
All right. Let's see if I can get a critical.
Hey guys, I'm here now.
Alright, so it's just he takes an actual Pokeball and throws it at I think we
Okay,
were
what was I
doing
doing?
the
Oh
ball,
yeah,
so
I need to go
away from the
back
camera,
and
he
delete a
just smacks
couple
him
of
in the
old
face,
bases of
bounces off.
mine.
And Scott's like,
Just
I can
delete it
totally
all.
edit
I
that.
don't
Oh my
care.
God. And now this is Yamcha scene, and this is I'm sorry.
This one,
This is what
Frya
happened.
Steep,
We didn't ask for
and
this.
my original
This is what the
Hellgast
show
Outpost.
does.
I'm gonna delete
Okay?
all
This
of
is
the.
what
I'm
show
gonna
does to
delete
our
both of
world.
them.
I don't
I'm
like
leaving
what
the
happens to
Euclid
Yamcha.
Galaxy.
I just don't. But I didn't write Dragon Ball Z. I wrote Dragon Ball Z Abridged. And as far as I'm concerned, Yamcha in the Boo arc is a millionaire who has lots and lots of sex and has a great life. And there's something very, very, very great about that.
It's Yamcha! That's right. Don't worry, guys.
Don't worry,
We work
guys.
ourselves half to death with our training. So I know that as long as we stick together, we'll take on these Saiyans. And we will win.
Yep.
Just be done with it. Yeah! Woohoo! Oh, woo! Okay, well, it was one or the other. Okay, so... I don't know what will happen if I delete the base. Wait, the computer's up here.
Vegeta Jr.
What will happen if I delete the base?
So again, that was a funny episode.
This is my original base. This was a blueprint. Permanently remove the base, but it doesn't say that it would give me anything back.
But also, it's what this plot really does, and in the end, we're abridging something. So we're trying to cut it down to the bare bones of what we need. episode is, in my opinion, I've always like this is we talk about this here for a second here. All right, so going into this project, I look up at Little Karibo a lot. The fact that he's being the narrator still blew my mind. I love Kaiser's editing.
Get some of my materials back, because I'm no longer building here.
And I still, like, in a lot of ways, feel like I wasn't.
Oh fuck, the storms. I'm glad to be gone from here then, if that's the case.
When everyone watched it, I loved it. It meant a lot to me. It really.
Yeah, I didn't do too much with this base.
Really did mean a lot to me that everyone loved this episode, because I feel like this episode's a lot of me being silly, and the fact that everyone liked it so much. Considering going into DBZA, technically out of everybody, I was like one of the most unknown people in the project to pretty much get that screen time.
Let me go ahead and get this computer and move it down here.
Comparing myself to Lanny, I'm comparing myself to like Kaiser in a lot of ways. Kaiser could talk about this a lot as well, but it's like this. Like I feel like this is the one where I really brought my A game.
Yeah, I did a little bit here.
And I can do it better because time grows all things. But I can really look back at this. And I really have a lot of pride for episode 8 and episode 9 specifically because it's the.
This will get me back some of my materials before I delete the base itself. Yeah, this was all just testing and building random shit, trying to get it the way I wanted it to be, type of stuff, you know.
It's a great word.
Bullshit.
That's a great. I know we switch out actors, but man, that is one of. God, I love that delivery from us. Like, oh, bullshit.
I'm gonna break my old trigger if I keep being so rough with it. Like, damn.
That's where we go, Krillin. We amp the Krillin hate to maximum. Vimeo games.
And I'm not worried about my vehicles at all. Except well, I don't know. You know what? No, I'm gonna delete that too. So yeah, well fuck, there we go again. I'm getting picked up by a damn tornado. I knew it was gonna happen at some point.
So like in canon, essentially Raditz had a power level of 1,000. So that was like okay, so that's like 1,000 meters.
Okay, so
1,000 power level is 1 Raditz. Okay, that's how we'll break it down. Because technically he's the first one. We're 5 Raditz. Congrats. Hey, that's a lot. 5,000's a lot, bro. Was it like 1,200? I think he was 1,200 actually.
okay, so I think that was everything. Nope.
Why not? It's just power. It's just level. Otherwise.
Okay, so.
Wow, this show's different to you then, man. Bruv.
Ah, come on, don't get so down on yourself. At least you.
And let's delete it. Because I was thinking that if I were to delete the base through the computer, I wouldn't get any of my shit back.
Anyways, guys, do not bring up Bleach in my chat. I swear to God. Sorry, I did 5 subs. Drop. I don't know, man. We gotta end it. End the Bleach talk. End it. End it. Back to something less toxic. Attack on Titan and DBZ. Moving on.
Okay, so this island isn't wanting to restore itself. But that's pretty gay.
Yeah, way to go.
But what about? Well, they can all learn a thing or two. But I just killed 3 of them.
Nobody cares, Krillin.
I feel bad for how much we bag on Krillin, but don't forget, everybody, he gets railed by Android 18 forever, canonically.
Well, Nappa, looks like it's your turn to teach them a lesson.
Yeah, right out of Saiyan
University.
Hold on, you went to college.
Yep.
What the hell could?
Yup. I feel like this is where after the last episode, I looked at what I was doing, and I feel like I really focused.
I got so much of my stuff back.
Record this because I feel like I'm more on point and I'm slurring even less in this episode.
Someone like you possibly major in
Child
Psychology.
Wow, that sounds really interesting.
with a minor in pain.
With a minor in pain. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get back in my. I'm gonna get in my ship real quick.
Okay, so,
About to say, like, what the fuck is going on?
punches, like Tian's arm, clean straight punch.
There we go.
So stupid looking. It's really dumb looking, guys. It's really silly looking. And in the actual thing, they change it to like yellow because I guess.
I'm gonna land over here in my ship. And I'm going. Oh wait, nope. Get out. Now I can quit. So I'll be right back into my game here in just a second.
Oh God, don't say it that way. No, Vegeta. If there's one thing I, Nappa, know, is how to rear. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, I love this game. No
Tag backs.
Damn, this guy is strong. Maybe it would be best if I just took Chaozu and... Wait, where is he?
Vegeta, the Pokemon's on my back.
Chaozu! No!
I can't get it.
I mean this. That the Pokemon's on my back. For me, when I recorded that, I remember just imagining that he just has. There's no photo of what he looks like. He's like, oh, what the fuck? Like, there's on my back. Like, he's like, wow, this has never happened before.
Okay.
Chaozu! No!
I can't get it off, Vegeta. Here, I'll use Rock Smash.
Chaozu, you get down from there this instant!
No! I have to do this to Nidon for all the people of Earth! Our friends! And especially you!
It's Joe.
But Chaozu!
Don't worry! You can just wish me back with the Dragon Ball!
Terrain editor data.
That won't work, Chaozu! We already wished you back once with the Dragon Balls! We can't do it twice!
Wait, what?
We never touched base on that up to this point.
No! No! Chaozu! Chaozu! Oh my god!
TERRAIN.
Krillin! What? He was my closest friend! I loved him!
Okay, what is this? It says locate and open.
Okay, so Nappa's still doing the fucking Pokemon joke, even though no one else is, and that's Nappa. He just keeps going. He just keeps going into a bit. And also, yeah, that was single-handedly the best up to this point in the show, in my opinion, the best lead of anything.
What is it? Where the fuck are you again?
Voice after Chaozu died.
Locate and open terrain edit data.
I think I made him mad, Vegeta. Should I talk to him about it? The first step to working out your problems is healthy communication. Hey, that was very rude. I was talking to Vegeta!
First real hit.
What was it called? Terrain edit data?
Annihilates him.
Shouldn't we help him?
Can't you see he has to fight this battle on his own? He's fighting
Me too,
for the honor
Jackie.
of his fallen
Me too.
comrade.
Help me, for the love of God, help me!
Like a hero.
Mr. Piccolo, help him!
Oh, fine. Krillin, go!
For Pony!
Oh.
He hit me. He hit me too.
I hate that 4-pony line because that's a reference to an old webcomic, and I was reading, I think, around the time.
Gohan, hurry up and blast him with all your strength before he has time to
This joke is so clever.
Damn you, Pavlov!
For those of you who don't know who Pavlov is, allow us.
Okay, you want to know what anime this is? This is from Gantz the anime, because at this point, HBI 2K was working on Gantz Abridged.
To take a brief moment to explain, back in 1904,
Get back to the fight!
and back to the fight.
Dick move.
Piccolo, do you have a plan?
What's it called?
Nelson.
Any plan?
Ah, good shit.
Okay, PlayState, locate
go-to.
the
I wanted
inside
Piccolo
you will
to keep playing.
find
All right, put him in a full Nelson.
six.
I wanted Piccolo to be his default. All right, maybe you should put him in a full Nelson. It worked. It fucking worked. It killed the dude real quick. Motherfucker can't dodge if he can't move.
That don't involve killing me?
Well, there is the multi-form technique.
But doesn't that cut our power levels by...
Plan A or Plan B, Krillin?
Plan B! Plan B!
Kagemushin no Jutsu!
Vegeta! I can't believe it.
Waka waka.
He's dodging every hit! We can't lay a finger on him! What kind of incredible mental discipline has this guy gone through?
Patty cake, make your smash.
Bake me a cake as fast as you can.
Love it. It's
I am
fantastic,
the
dude.
patty cake champion, and if you want to come down to my ring, you want to wrestle with me, I'll prove to you why I'm the best at patty cake slapping. You should call me CM Punk, because I'm going to leave a bad taste in your mouth when I'm done slapping your shit.
Okay,
I
so
love that joke with Krillin.
PlayState
I love
data.
That. I love that joke with Krillin with each of the Krillin
And I'm
modes.
looking
Some people get mad
for
about
locate
that,
and
but I thought that was
open
fucking- at this
terrain
point,
edit
Krillin owned
data.
Over and over and over again. We have to start having them happen in wacky ways. And the fact that ding ding ding, like just the double ding on that is just chef kiss. Scott nailed it. Oh, that was
Good
so.
effort, but I'm the patty cake champion.
What?
But at least you didn't uselessly self-destruct like that Pokemon.
And once again, gone about to now. They're just like, what the fuck are we fighting against? Looking back to be like, I think this guy's insane. Oh yeah, because the guys who travel through space and blow up planets
Terrain
would be
edit
perfectly barometer.
data.
Fucking sanity, Piccolo. You tried to conquer this planet twice. Okay, I didn't even get.
There it is.
We saw the email.
Okay, so now
Ugly.
Here it comes.
inside you will find
Oh, I'm gonna crush this guy.
6 folders.
Was Jutsu! Here it goes!
Galactic address. Edits. Click on galactic addresses and then in the data file to hit Control A and type in this
Who did it?
line.
Which one of y'all motherfuckers just did this shit? Was it you, Big Battle? You tubby-eyed looking motherfucker? Turn around, say it again. Turn around, say it again. Turn around, say it again. Oh! Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. You are fucked up now. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you
Click
fucked
Control
up. Now
A.
you fucked up. Now you have fucked up.
I guess this is the night bitches die.
I might have to turn off sound alarms, actually. All right, guys.
And type in
Right behind you, Jutsu.
God. Aha! Pointless.
We're gonna die, aren't we?
Yep.
Here it comes.
Vegeta!
What?
look. I can fly. Arr! Yes, Nappa, yes you can.
That's my favorite Nappa joke, I think. It's just, when we were, because in the actual anime, Vegeta's like, "Stop fighting them. We must do," and he's like, "What?" Like, he has that wacky, like, "What?" Hard break. It's just hard break. It's the cartoon break sound effect. It's the animation, the actual episode of him being kind of wacky when he was playing. But Vegeta want to fight him. But in the actual thing, we just changed it. Oh my god, dude, I can fly.
You're gonna be in a lot of trouble once Goku gets here!
Who?
Goku! He's stronger than all of us combined!
Well then, I guess we better kill you before he gets here.
Wait, I mean...
But Vegeta, I want to meet the strong guy.
Nappa, just kill them first and...
But I want him to see us kill them.
It's important.
God, there's no arguing with you. Fine. I'll give you 3 hours tops. After that, I'm killing you.
Galactic.
Yay!
Okay.
Now we wait.
Here
Click
we go,
on-
everybody. Bop, bop, bop,
Is he
bop.
here yet?
No!
Is he here yet?
No.
Is he here yet?
No.
Click on any Jason object for Ray to open him.
Is he here yet?
No! Everyone, just
God
goddamn it.
damn it, Nappa, just go do something. Go have fun. I don't care how.
This is a literal whole ass filler episode that comes up, guys, because this is the problem with Dragon Ball. This is the problem with anime, okay? So at the time when Z started up, they immediately started producing Z. Because everyone's like, holy shit, they're grabbing that hype. The problem is there was a weekend episode. The problem is it's 18 pages a week. So doing that is like, they can't stretch that out. Stretching out 18 pages to 21 minutes is a fucking challenge unto itself. So they had to add filler in where they could. So we just have this whole thing be a quick montage of that filler episode, which at the time, I was actually pitching that we do the episode because Nappa was so well received. I was like, well, let's fucking just have him be a wacky guy. And I think Kaiser and Lanny were like, no. Let's just
Buffer sizes,
and moving on.
buffer ages,
This is gonna be my
Be the best day
and edits.
Bum, bum, bum. And also, I want to point out that this is filler, but this is some of the crispest animation in the show. And in particular, there's one shot where Nappa jumps through the actual jet, puts his hands to the side, and just everything moves around him like it's water, like butter. Like, it's so powerful. He just moved metal like nothing. And it's so fluid, it looks fucking cool as shit. And they made that part of the fucking intro for the longest fucking time, because they knew how good that shit looked. Just watch this animation.
System, update us, hello games, packages, local. That's what I'm looking for, local.
Well,
Under
time
packages.
to die.
So, where's your friend?
I'm back.
I don't know. I'm back! Bang! Immediately. We're starting again. Okay, cool.
Nappa, where did your armor go?
I had a hell of a
Hell of a day, Vegeta.
I sank their battleship
Yep.
and their whales.
I like the implication that a bunch of those are whales. And there we go, guys. And that's it. That's it for our Justice League joke. So, admittedly, would you like to hear the end of the Bio Broly movie I pitched? Okay. So it's the end of it's Bio Broly. It's the Bio Broly movie, and Bio Broly's the big blob monster is rolling out, and it's gonna kill everybody.
Okay.
Oh no, we're gonna die!
System
the
app
whales,
data.
Bio Broly dies, and then
Wigs.
whales, motherfucker, whales! And so Broly was defeated by Aquaman. The end. Credits.
Okay,
That's
so
the
I'm
end
gonna
of the-
copy both
that's
of
it, man.
these,
The
put
end.
these on my
Ba-dum,
desktop,
bum, bum,
delete them if I end up not
ba-dum,
needing
da-da.
them. And then all it says, because I'm trying to build a new base, I want to get rid of it.
The Nun, Curse of the Nun, The Bad Nun, Nun. 4 horror movies about nuns were released in 2018. That's a lot of nun. Every single one of these movies have garbage scores. Across the internet, doesn't matter where you look. How many effective scares do you think were in all of these movies combined? None. So let's start with the movie that most of you are probably familiar with, The Nun. Most of you have probably at least seen the trailers or some advertisement of this movie somewhere. It's the newest movie in the Conjuring series. It was directed by a guy named Corin Hardy. I know nothing about this guy. I looked him up on IMDb. This guy has done nothing that I've ever seen. Had The Nun been directed by James Wan, it probably would have come out at least a little bit better. He's the guy that made the first 2 Conjuring movies. He's the guy that made the first Saw movie, one of the only good Saw movies. Well, I saw The Nun in theaters with my wife not too long ago, and let me tell you, It is a
Ship
mess.
cargo.
It is awful. Did this random director and the bad ratings online scare people away? Hell no.
That's
This
okay,
movie
that's
made a shit
fine.
ton of money. And it's kind of sad that year after year we let these studios pump out these huge blockbuster horror films that are just awful. Always awful. Every once in a while we get one that's like kind of decent, but odds are if it's a horror movie in the current year, it's probably trash. I'm gonna take this thing off. So the movie's about this nun who isn't really a nun yet. I forget what they're called before they're nuns. Like a pre-nun, like an initiate nun. So this father guy is sent by the Pope to investigate this nun that committed suicide. None of the characters were particularly
Son of a
likable in this
bitch.
movie, so there was no tension. Whenever someone was in danger, I didn't really care. You gotta create likable characters in a horror movie. It's really important. All the scares were really weak.
Hello.
They did a pretty good job with the atmosphere, I thought, except it was way too dark. After you watch like the first 15 minutes, the rest of the movie is like pitch black. During most of the shots, the only light you'll see is like through a candle, and it's just a bunch of shades of gray on top of black, on top of gray, just lots of blackness and grayness and darkness. It's like, as much as I like sitting around in the abyss and Dark Souls, can we have some color? Does anyone have color? No? Just black? Okay. Hey, future Elvis here. I rewatched the movie and there's actually a lot of blue. So this movie is pretty much a big bruise. Although I did kind of like how Sister Irene wore white. It was a good contrast. It came across as if she was like a beacon of hope in this very dark and dismal place without directly saying it. This movie is silly in a myriad of ways. There's this ridiculous scene where Father Burke goes outside and he starts seeing ghosts and stuff. And then the ghosts push him into an open casket, close the casket, and then bury him alive. You know, they like throw dirt all up on it, and then put grown grass
save
on
changes.
top of it, and he's screaming from underneath the ground.
In No Man's Sky, reload your save. Make sure you're reloading the right save. The new auto save system
and
can
they
be.
decide to stay at the monastery. Let's just stay. We can fix this. Even though I was just buried alive in an instant. Like that, I'm underground now. Isn't that a good indicator that you should leave? That this is a good time to get out? So throughout the film, Sister Irene consistently hears
Save
this line,
and reload one more
Mary
time.
points the way. And it's supposed to be this clever thing, you know, like they come across a statue and its fingers pointing at a hole where you're supposed to insert a key or something. Except there's like a beam of light that's shining directly on the finger of the statue, and then it reflects directly into the keyhole. It's like, hey, this is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Let's see. I remember when that was a huge thing, dude. I was so upset for Act Man. So upset for Act Man. And I can't believe this shit's still going with Sneeko. Sneeko's a piece of shit, dude. Like, I'll straight up say it, like, for anybody who is still, like, supporting Sneeko, anybody that's still, yeah, you know, supporting Sneeko, you're a dumbass. And, if you support Sneeko, then I have nothing to do with you. That's all. At this point, Sneeko, I mean, look, when he was see, I didn't know about the cutie situation with him liking cuties, even though he made that video like 2 years ago when the movie came out, and I never saw that video. Because I watched Sneeko. Not all the time, but sometimes when he popped up, I'll click on it, and the most time I ever saw him was on TikTok. When I would just be scrolling through TikTok, and then Sneeko would pop up, you know. But, here, I'm gonna put this one on. But the thing is if you still support Sneeko now, after everything has come out, you're a dumbass. And I want nothing to do with you. Because I don't want to be associated with anybody that's an advocate for pedophilia. Is Sneeko a pedophile? I have no idea. I hope he's not. However, he's an advocate for pedophilia. If he claims that Cuties was a fantastic movie, and he's doubling down on it, he's doubling down on it hard fucking core, and he shouldn't be doing that. I said to just load into my game, save and reload one more time. In your save, okay. But anyway, that he's an advocate for pedophilia because two wrongs don't make a right. That movie should be banned. The director and everybody that worked on it should be in jail. And it's not just that, like beauty pageants. I fucking hate beauty pageants. That beauty pageants are advocates for pedophilia. They are 110%, dude. Like, I'm not even gonna fucking argue with that. They are 110 fucking percent. And I want nothing to do with it. 110 fucking percent. They are. So beauty pageants. Anybody that works in beauty pageants should be arrested. When it comes to kids beauty pageants, especially with the girls, boys too. I mean, that happens with them too. It's all pedophilia, man. It's not cool. It's not right. I think that worked. I'm gonna get in my ship. I don't think I can call. I can. I don't even need to put down pads. Is that what I'm hearing correctly? I think this was the island. Yeah, this was the island. I resetted it. Cool. So I'll worry about it later. But Sneako's an advocate for pedophilia. It's a good movie. It's about this, it's about that. Okay. And they still showed underage girls in these sexual positions, in these sexual scenes. So it doesn't matter what the fucking movie's about. They still showed it in that way. And because they showed it in that way, I don't fucking give two rats ass what the movie is about. Like, because I said it before, if they want to make a movie that's similar to that, that's talking about that type of situation, make a documentary. Don't show kids and, don't have live kids and all this and that. Pictures are a different thing as long as it's discreet and there's nothing showing, just to get a point across in the documentary. Stuff like that's okay because that shit happens and, and people need to know about it. That's a real thing. That shit happens. But if you're gonna just fucking straight up blatantly support something that's showing that shit, I have zero fucking respect for you. And you need to be arrested. Sneako needs to be arrested. I have no sympathy for anything pedophilia related. Whether you're a pedophile yourself or you're an advocate for it, doesn't fucking matter. He wants to support that movie, he should be arrested. He should be arrested. Everybody that made the movie should be arrested. Anybody that supported the movie should be arrested. That movie should have been made as a trap film to arrest everybody who went and watched it. And at that point, it's fucked up. Sneako's a piece of shit. He used to be cool. He used to have a good head on his shoulders, and now all he does is follow trends. All he does is copy himself from other people. He copies other people into himself. I mean, he's not original at all whatsoever. He's not him. He's somebody else. He is who he needs to be in the moment so that he can get clicks, so he can get the views, so he can get seen. Sneako's a piece of shit, 100%. And I used to like the dude. I hate the fact that I used to like the dude. He was cool before all this shit came up. But Sneeko, you better enjoy the fun that you're having now with the views that you're getting now. But in a month's time, if not maybe a little longer or less, it's gonna disappear. And you ain't gonna have nobody no more. Fucking creep. And look, I'm all fighting is childish and shit because Sneeko is a child. Sneeko is a fucking child. He's wanting to fight people and shit. Hey, that's cool. We'll fight. You know, even though it's super childish, if he came around my neighborhood and he wanted to fight, I'll lay his ass to the ground. I don't care. I'm not going out of my way for a fight. If you want one so bad, come to me. I'll do it then. Oh, I'm not afraid of doing it because all of my elementary, junior high, and early high school days, I did nothing but fighting. That's all I ever did. I did nothing else, man. Not a damn thing else. So, when I say come on, I mean come on. But, yeah, Sneeko is a piece of shit. Tenfold, 100%. I'll fight him. I will. I'm not going out my way to do it, though. That I'm not. If you think you're a big fucking man and you think that you have to prove yourself by getting into a fight, you know, then sure, I'll indulge you. But you gotta come to me. You want that fight so bad, you gotta come to me. You're the one calling it out. Okay? That's just how I am. If you want this so damn bad, you will come to me, or it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna go out of my fucking way. I got more important things I can be doing. But I'll make some short time for him if he comes to me directly. If he comes to me directly, yeah, I'll do it then. But Sneeko's a piece of shit, dude. I'll say it to his face a million times over. He's a piece of shit. His girlfriend's a piece of shit. His whole life is a piece of shit. Everything about Sneeko is a piece of shit. Everything he does is a piece of shit. He should be ashamed of the man he became. Because there ain't no man in my eyes. It's a little boy, he thinks he knows what he's fucking doing, and he fucked it up royally and double downs on it because he doesn't want to admit he fucked up. He doesn't want to admit it. He's stuck in his fucking head. Either that or he knows he did wrong, but he's just fucking clout chasing, and he's sticking with it and doubling down only for the views, and then once everything is said and done, you know, he'll prove my point if that's the case. He'll prove my fucking point if that's the case. Because give it a while, he might come back and be like, you know what? I was wrong. They were right. Who knows? I honestly think the dude is 100% fake and he's just fucking doing it for clout. He's just doing it for the fame because he got the attention of important people on YouTube and all this stuff. Oh yeah. I got my stuff back. I'm happy about it. Okay. Yeah, just deleting old bases of mine that I no longer need. But look, I'll talk shit about Sneeko all damn day. I don't care. Like I'll talk shit about Sneeko all damn day. And again, if you follow Sneeko, you're a dumbass. I'm actually thinking about making a video about that. Just a short 5-10 minute video of Sneeko Not gonna pull up no clips or anything because it's already been said to death. But Sneako's a piece of shit. 110-fold. Oh yeah, Sneako's a piece of shit. Straight up piece of shit. I mean, I can keep going, dude. I don't want to, but I can legitimately keep going. And I know my ship froze and all that, but because I pushed the Windows key, and because I'm about to come over here and start this. But if you are a fan of Sneeko, you in turn are a piece of shit as well. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. So if you come into this stream or you come to it later just to watch it or whatnot, listen good. If you support Sneeko, don't come back. Fuck you, fuck your feelings, fuck you as a person. I want nothing to do with you. I don't want a damn thing to do with you. Because if you support Sneeko, you're an advocate for fucking pedophilia. And I want nothing to do with you. Like I don't play when it comes to that. Like I'm gonna be honest, I don't play when it comes to that. Like if I receive anything from YouTube from saying what I'm saying, fine, so be it. So be it. Because I have Rumble now, and Rumble seems to be doing pretty freaking well. I'm gonna upload on both YouTube and Rumble, and I'm not gonna be afraid to say what I think needs to be said when it comes to these type of topics. But I'm a full supporter in executions. I'm a full supporter that we should have never gotten rid of it. I know like one or two states, I think 3 states actually, still do it, and of course Texas is one of them. But regardless of that, we shouldn't have never gotten rid of executions. B, we shouldn't have allowed this dilemma that we're going through right now with mental disability. We shouldn't have never fucking allowed it to flourish as it has, because it's made us weaker as a community, made us weaker as a country. And nothing bad to them. I'm not saying nothing bad to them. We just should never allowed it, because then we wouldn't have a them, and then we wouldn't have this problem. They're here now, so all we can do is support them to a degree. That's okay, but we need to go back to where we don't allow it, except for the ones that are already here. Exceptions, but we need to revert back because it's made us weaker. It's made our country look weaker. It's made our military look weaker. It's made the United States look like a piece of shit. It's what it's made. It really has. And again, besides the ones that use their quote mental disabilities for fame and fortune and attention seeking and stuff, except for them, because they're all piece of shits, and I believe more than half of them are lying. For the ones that legitimately have legitimate hardcore mental disabilities, I feel bad for them, but at the same time, I just hope they are making the best of their situation. I know that's easier said than done. They're making the best of their situation and just rolling with it. Fantastic. And I've seen some comedians and other people that have big disabilities, and they're just rolling with it. And that's fantastic. That's so good to see. Don't let it drag you down. But regardless, a big advocate for executions and stuff. If you planned out a murder and it was a brutal type of murder and it wasn't quick, because I can understand, okay, you pulled the trigger, you killed that person, and it didn't It didn't last long whatsoever. It was quick. Life, 20 to life, something like that. That doesn't really deserve an execution per se, because there's a lot of variables. But if you planned out a murder and it was fucking brutal, torture, all this and that, execute them. Execute them. They don't need to be alive anymore. If they are willing to sit there and put a person through all that, instead of just ending it right then and there, they don't need to be alive anymore. Kill them. They are a problem to society. Execute them and make it public. I believe in public executions. Make it public so other people can see it. And it's not for the law-abiding citizens. It's for the other fucked up ones that see that. So, oh shit. Well, if I get caught, they're gonna do the same thing to me. That's the whole point in public executions. Same thing for pedophilia. You get caught, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Except for maybe touching. You touching a kid, you should get 25 to life immediately. But that's as far. Anything else above simply touching, execute them. Execute them. We don't need them. Public hang them. Public kill them. I don't care. Publicly humiliate them and kill them, so that other people who are like that will see that, and hopefully it would make a change. Look, fear should not be a big thing, but when it comes to certain things, sometimes you gotta put fear in the people. And those are a couple of things right there that I just stated that should be put fear into the people if they have those thoughts. Now, I'm also an advocate for those who have those type of thoughts who need help. What I mean by that, because sometimes it can't be helped. You had a traumatic childhood or something went wrong, and you're having pedophilic thoughts as an adult. Just thoughts. You haven't acted on nothing or anything. I feel bad for them people because they feel scared to come out and talk about it. Talk to a doctor or a friend or a family member. They're afraid to talk about it, and I feel bad for them because I feel like for those people who have those thoughts and kind of get, I guess in a way, in a sick way, turned on by it or whatnot, but they have never committed the act or never did anything with any child whatsoever. Never did nothing. They deserve help. They don't deserve no execution or no jail time. They haven't done nothing. Innocent until proven guilty. Their thoughts. And if they can recognize that, yeah, these are not good thoughts, I can't help it. I don't know why I can get turned on by it or anything like that. They should have a place where they can go and talk about it with somebody and not have to be scared about it because they can get help. We could figure out the root. We could figure out the problem. We could figure out what we can do to help the situation. But in my eyes, once you've committed the act, it's over. I don't give two flying fucking fucks about who you are or what happened to you. 25 to life or execution. You've committed the act. It's done. It's done. Public castration, public execution, all over the media, 25 to life. I'm all about it. Put fear into people that if you ever think about committing the act, you should be scared. But at the same time, be told that if you're thinking about it, seek out help. If you seek out help to try to fix the problem, but if you commit the act, this is what's going to happen to you. I think it should be federal law, not state. The whole country. So, but anyway, I'm getting on a tangent. That's a whole. I'll debate anybody 110,000%. You're not going to win. Nobody will win in an argument with me when it comes to that subject. No, because I will completely shoot everybody down. Like I'm the number one AA gun. All right, no plane is crossing my border. I'm shooting everything down. Okay, I'll have a debate, but at the end of the day, I'm going to win. You can't argue with me with that. You can't argue with anybody. It's not just me. Anybody that's on my side of things, they might not think exactly the same, but are completely against pedophilia and all that other stuff. You cannot win an argument without making yourself look bad. You can't. So I challenge anybody to. You're not gonna win. Anyway, back to what I'm
Hello,
doing.
heroes of Overwatch. The team has been making great progress on the development of Overwatch 2.
I'm gonna go back to my planet. Well, I need to talk to my overseer actually. I went on a rant. There's a huge possibility nobody's gonna even hear it, but if they do, tell me your thoughts in the comments. Tell me your thoughts in the comments. What do you think? Because I'm hardcore about it.
This preview of Overwatch 2. At the same time, we want to get the game in your hands soon.
There's no way, bro! There's no way! There's no way! There's no...
We look forward to working with you to make Overwatch 2
Give microchips
together. Fuck! Honestly, we've let you down when it comes to delivering Overwatch content.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Time and time again, Blizzard continues to prove me and many others right on everything we say about them. What's up, everybody? This is the Axeman here, and today, with the release of Overwatch 2, this company continues to be a never-ending train wreck. No force is capable of halting this self-destruction, not even Chunky Kong.
Monsieur, does this mean Overwatch is back?
No.
At this point, it's kind of
no.
video game releases will
I think I've seen this video before, and I know it's kind of old now. I've never really liked Overwatch. Never been a fan of it, but I've never hated it either. I mean, I understand why people like it. It's just not my type of game. But I feel bad for those with Overwatch 2.
Dude, come on.
It didn't used to be this
Shit,
way, Smithers.
I need to teleport.
It didn't used to be this way at all.
These server issues and obnoxious queues, man, the memes came a-flooding in.
When do we get to the ride?
This is the ride! Yippee!
But it also seems that Blizzard was hit by some type of DDoS attack, so I'll give them a pass on the server stuff. Because Overwatch 2's technical problems are microscopic in comparison to its real issues.
Galactic
Surprise,
Core
surprise,
base,
mostly ethical ones.
Portal.
You know, the issues that are fixed after months or years of post-launch support, or sometimes never fixed. Overwatch 2 is the latest but not greatest blunder.
I need to take the name Helgen out of it.
Being greedy and terrible. But how can
or
this
maybe
be?
not,
Wasn't
because the
first
bases look
Overwatch,
nice.
like, beloved by
Helgen,
everyone?
yeah.
And what about all those update videos?
Might
on
get rid of
Overwatch
this
2?
space
Seemed
entirely.
Like the devs were super excited, passionate. Jeff was still spearheading this project. The first game captured our hearts and minds instantly and won us over.
I wonder
So,
why I can
how
teleport
hard could it
here.
be to make a
Warp?
decent sequel?
I don't have a portal.
Activision Blizzard might be terrible.
I never
about
made one,
how
at
they
least
treat
I
their
don't think I
employees,
have.
But at least the Blizzard side is still making great games, right? At least they have a new PvE mode coming out, and I'll get to try that out and review it for you in just a second. Oh, that's been delayed a year.
What is it? That stench. I've smelled it before.
What in Zenyatta's balls have you been doing for the last 3 years?
I just arrived. I just arrived. I didn't even need to make a portal.
Been fighting upper management to make Overwatch 2 the game they wanted to make. The bulk of what they aimed to release is not ready, and maybe somebody said, well, just put something out.
So I know where I'm at,
blame the developers.
but I need to be over there. 7 hours away.
In terms of gameplay. But how do we get here? How do we arrive at this version of Overwatch 2? And what is necessarily wrong with it? All questions will be answered. But it seems like this is not the same game Blizzard had envisioned when they were announcing it and promoting it. You know, Jeff Kaplan leaving the team halfway through development probably changed the vision for it. And trying to redesign characters to fit a 5v5 mode, it's not as easy as it sounds. Now let's start with one thing Blizzard did right. Merging the games together. There is some conversation to be had about preserving.
I mean, I guess so.
For the most part, this was the best choice. The benefits are that players now don't have to re-grind the game for skins and the gold weapons they had before. All that stuff they had just transfers over. That's great. People spent money on that. They can still use it in this new game. Your time spent in the first game will directly transfer to this one. This combined with the new free-to-play model might seem pretty good at first glance, but this is modern gaming, and there's always a caveat. Still, not having to buy a video game is often a good thing, but
I figured I would have to
merging the two
redo this
together
island.
was something Jeff Overwatch had to
This
convince
little
the higher
spot
ups at
right
Blizzard
here.
to do, instead of just like make a new sequel, sell it, and let's put a new monetization system in it. Jeff said he and the team wanted to redefine what people expected from a video game sequel. It's safe to say the team he left has succeeded in lowering our standards for a video game sequel. Overwatch 2 is not really a sequel, but it is one of the laziest, shameless cash grabs I've seen from Blizzard. And you might disagree, that's fine, but at least hear me out and I'll try to put in some memes to make this video a little spicy. Generally, a sequel is supposed to expand on the ideas and concepts of its predecessor. 90% of the content in Overwatch 2 was already there.
Shit.
This is why it's more like Overwatch
Okay,
1.1.
I figured
So
not.
there's no story in this first-person shooter game that's basically been out since 2016. If you hover over the application, it still just
But I'm
says
curious.
Overwatch, not Overwatch 2. You want another thing to show you how similar these two games are?
Yeah, base
Pause
terrain
it,
edits.
zoom
It's
in,
over.
and enhance.
It's just terrain.
Overwatch, but with a 2 this time. This is the official Twitter account for the game. They know what this is. At best, it's a small expansion, but to treat this as a sequel is extremely disingenuous. Blizzard games have kind of turned into fronts for something else, and I see through it. I see through the mirage, that fading idea that Blizzard still has even a scrap of integrity as a company. Diablo Immortal, for example. We all knew what that was going to be. Were we surprised? Yeah, we didn't think it would be that bad. Like that shameless of a cash grab. Diablo Immortal was a front for Blizzard to tap into the mobile market and basically make a game that you have to pay to play. You know?
Yeah, I
So
figured
the
it was gonna.
games are just kind
So
of
I'm glad I got
Overwatch
everything
2
reset it.
is a front
You
for
know.
a shop update. As this Reddit user states, it isn't a sequel at all. It's a fucking shop overhaul patch. The true intention behind releasing this game is to change the existing Overwatch into a free-to-play business model. Take out the loot boxes. They're just adjusting how they make money from it. So fuck it. Let's charge people $20 for skins that were only $10 in the first game. That's a good idea. What, you want to wear brown as Junker Queen? $20, please. Give me that crisp Andrew Jackson. What's that? You want to buy a legendary skin? Then hand it over that thing. Your $20 bill. Legendary skins have high expectations. You know, if you drop $20 on a skin in League of Legends, you're getting something special, something that looks really cool and looks completely different than the base skin. This does not. The skins and stuff they have for the 3 new heroes are lazy at best. But can't you just unlock skins like the old-fashioned way by grinding out currency? Oh, would you look at that? A challenge-based progression system.
That stench. I've smelled it before.
Oh yeah, sure, you can unlock gear and stuff if you don't mind, you know, grinding, completing 11 weekly challenges for 32 consecutive weeks. Then you can buy that legendary skin. Blizzard has reached a new level of stingy. Get this, you are allowed to earn 60 credits per week. That is if you complete all 11 weekly challenges. You get 60 credits. And if you pull out your handy-dandy calculator, we can see that to unlock the new hero Kiriko's non-seasonal cosmetics, it would take you 5 years. That means you would have to complete all 11 weekly challenges for 260 weeks in a row without missing one. This is the state of free-to-play live service games. Okay, gotcha, I want out. You think grinding 60 hours for Darth Vader was extreme? No, this is 100% intentional. Blizzard knows what they're doing. It's designed to be as tedious as possible. 12 grand is the total cost for a new player to unlock everything in the game.
Oh, what the fuck ever?
You could potentially spend 12 grand on Overwatch 2. I never imagined that Blizzard removing loot boxes would actually put a worse system in place somehow. Loot boxes fucking suck, but you know, in Overwatch, they weren't the worst. As if the grind isn't shitty enough, Blizzard also made sure to include this new progression system that's brand new, revolutionized. You've never seen it before. It's a battle pass again.
It's a battle pass again.
It's filled with hot garbage, so you'll want to play for the exclusive one, of course. What's worse is that Blizzard plans on doing something very controversial, putting heroes in these battle passes so you don't have them when they come out. We are now gatekeeping heroes to some extent in Overwatch. They're attempting to gatekeep that part of the game now. You might not think this is a big deal initially, but remember, this is Blizzard. This is Activision Blizzard. And this is modern gaming. It's gonna get worse if you let them. But wait a minute, Act Man, what's the big deal if they lock some heroes off? That's what Apex does. That's what League of Legends does. And all these other games, Multiverses, a fighting game doesn't let you play as all the characters. Yeah, and that's fine. I'm fine with unlocking stuff like that. But Overwatch was designed on this core principle of picks and counter picks. You are not locked in to your character that you pick at the start. You can change and swap freely. Some characters do better against others, and there's this element of counterplay. That's the base concept of Overwatch design, and now they're trying to change that. That's also besides the point that Overwatch was a game you paid for and you got all the content. Now the game's free to play, you want to sell heroes now. How is that better for me or any other player? It's not. It's going to be worse. And what's Blizzard's reasoning? Well, heroes are the single most engaging content that we have in the game, and as we designed this model, it seemed to be a very strong fit to put those heroes into our new engagement systems. Translation: we want to use new heroes to sell you on the battle pass. This is a manipulative technique used to drive engagement with the game and revenue. There is no benefit to you, the player, otherwise we would have listed one. No, this is about our engagement systems. Buy Battle Pass tiers and go fuck yourself. Overwatch 2 is designed around the fact that not everyone will own every hero. Why? Why are you changing that now? According to gameplay director Aaron Keller explained that the game has been tweaked to reduce the amount of hard counters that Overwatch has, thus reducing the need to have certain heroes available to counter specific strategies. Blizzard wants players to have more freedom in what hero they're choosing for any particular situation. That's an oxymoron if I've ever heard one. The game is designed so that not everyone will own every hero. However, we also want you to have more freedom when you select a hero by reducing your options.
It's nothing personal, Jack. It's just good business.
Now, to go back to the sequelitis thing, one bad thing about merging the two games is now you can't play the original Overwatch. It's just straight up been replaced. And part of the reason they're doing that is because they had to. Because the games are so freaking similar, it doesn't warrant having two separate player bases and two different dev teams working on two different games that are just make them the same game. They're the same anyways. It's also like they could not have passed this off as a brand new $60 game. Holy fuck, that'd be a scam if I've ever heard one. And even though I've had a lot of fun playing Overwatch 2 and, you know, it feels like 2016, 2017 again, I just can't get over how scummy Blizzard still is with their business practices. But let's at least give the game a fair shake. What is actually new in Overwatch 2? And what does it do right? Of course, the core gameplay is still fantastic and loads of fun. It's a great game
okay.
with the boys, but I'm not sure if competitive
if this is where I want to build.
So the last time I was really into Overwatch was
it's
around
not
2018.
looking too bad at all.
Time you played, the amount of changes could be massive or
I got a lot of work ahead of me to do what I need to do, and I plan on like
these are the big changes. Now let's
getting
break
really
this list
deep
down.
into this
Every
bitch.
hero got some kind of balance changes ranging from overhauling their kits, creating new
I
abilities
just
to Genji.
don't know
Is perfectly fine the
what
way
to
he
do
is.
at the current
They've
moment.
introduced these universal buffs to
'Cause I
each
got
of
my
the three
power
classes,
set up.
which is kind of cool. Bastion and Orisa got reworked. Mick Cassidy had his flashbang removed.
I got my
because
power
stuns aren't
set up.
fun, and now he has a generic grenade. Bastion's self-heal was removed, and now he's got a generic grenade. 3 new heroes have been added, including another Australian, which is nice. What does she say? Like, pick up the pace, you drumbo? Is that a word? Drumbo? Junker Queen's great. I love her toolkit emphasizing damage over time and self-healing over time. She's rewarded for being aggressive. I think it's a neat play style. and it's pretty fun throwing that knife around. Her ult's great. They've got some interesting gimmicks, like Kiriko can make allies invincible for like a second. A lot of clutch plays you can make with that. They all fit in nicely amongst the existing cast, and I don't know if there's any major like balancing problems, like maybe Orisa is a bit too good. But besides that,
What do you mean?
the game feels pretty
I
balanced.
have
Scratch that, Bastion's actually terrible.
Starship out
Here's
of
the problem.
range.
The first game launched with 21 heroes and
Wait
added
a minute,
11
doesn't it
over 4
have-
years of updates. This
Yeah,
is a game
so
that was
what the
allegedly
fuck?
in development for 3 years, and it's being labeled as a fucking sequel. 3 new heroes. The big
I
question
think that's what it
I had
was.
going into this game, would
Just the
they
fact it
finally
wasn't
buff
here.
Soldier 76's ass? I mean, would the 5v5 mode play better than 6v6? Was that transition gonna be easy or rocky? The truth is, it could not have been a better change. Games feel tighter and faster with 2 less players, with a focus on each team having 1
There we
tank,
go.
and it really breaks down the 2 tank, 2 healer, 2 DPS meta, which had gotten a bit stale. In 5v5, you feel like your picks matter a lot more, and dying matters a lot more. So, a really good change overall. It certainly
see, what's
wasn't a
the
good
button?
impression when my first 10 matches of this game were all played on maps I had seen before. Maps that contained no gameplay differences from before. None whatsoever. The exact same map, different visuals, different time of day. If you can manage to find them, there are 6 new maps and they're all a lot of fun. On par with all the others, Overwatch has never really had bad maps, I'd say, just maybe bad modes. Alright, so there's 1 new mode. So to count out the big meaty chunks, 3 new heroes, 6 new maps, 1 new mode.
Why?
That's what's new in Overwatch 2. We got Push, where one robot tries to push the thing, the payload, towards
Starship
the other
out of
team. While
range.
it's a fun little
Teleporter
twist, I was
receiver.
kind of
What do you
expecting
mean it's
more,
out of range?
Considering the other big major mode has been delayed a year, PvE. There will be a big-ass PvE mode
Look, it's
released
got
in
it.
2023. That apparently was the major focus of this game, but they've had to delay it. That's where my main
Over
issues
long
lie.
distances.
If
Well,
you
it's
had
not
that,
fucking
I'd
allowing
probably be
me.
singing a different tune about
'Cause my
Overwatch
ship is
2
right
not
there.
being a sequel. They
What
launched
the
this early
fuck,
for some
dude?
reason. A couple underrated additions Blizzard has made is updating the music and voices. Apparently they added like 44,000 voice lines to the game. And to see all these cool characters having fun conversations again, it brings me back to 2016 when the game first came out.
I see you glancing at me. You wish to ride me into battle?
What a preposterous thought.
Do not lie, Archer. It is beneath you.
Both brothers on the same team? Better make up before I smashed your heads together.
The new sound design is
There.
refreshing. Overwatch 2 is still the same accessible yet with a high skill
What
ceiling
the
team
hell is
FPS
wrong?
game that I loved back in 2016.
I'm gonna
It's
dismantle
still
it and
fun trying to
I
get
guess
into this
re-fucking
concept,
install
something
it.
I've always dreamed of accomplishing.
The teleporter receiver,
Oh my
transmit
God.
matter.
Look at goated Hanzo. What's going on here?
But you know, it is fun and satisfying to work with your friends and get better using these characters, understanding matchups, everything. So while there have been some welcome new additions to this game, on the flip side, what Blizzard has decided to cut is really bizarre. Yes, we got 6 new maps and a new mode, but we also lost 5 maps and a mode. Assault has been completely removed and all the maps with it as well. You remember it was that one where attacking teams would take the first point in 1 minute and then just get brick walled on the second point for the next 7 minutes. Still, it seems like a wasted opportunity to not at least rework these maps to fit other modes. Again, it just feels lazy. Like, well, we can't make the slightest changes to the pre-existing content, so let's just scrap it instead. If this is a replacement for the old game, why are you cutting? Why are you snipping? Meanwhile, I've never heard of a video game that needed my phone number, my mother's maiden name, and a copy of my 3rd grade report card just to be able to play it. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Okay, this is part of that fight against toxicity initiative that Blizzard and so many other companies are doing. Now, when I hear a company say they're gonna take steps to combat toxicity, it usually means making the game worse for everyone who's not an asshole, i.e. me. No more being on fire, no more endorsing the other team. You know, we're stripping down interactions. We're gonna be recording your voice chat and using text-to-speech to transcribe it. So if you say the word bigger, start heading for the hills. Yes, I understand Overwatch, MOBAs, and to be honest, all
But I
competitive
have
games
this.
can have
What the
toxic
fuck are you
butthole
talking
players, but why
about?
you gotta
It's
punish the
in
rest of us?
range.
A good example is having to play 50
My
or so
ship
regular
is
matches
in
before you can hop into
range.
competitive. That kind of weeds
What
out
the
chat,
fuck
you know
is
what I
this
mean?
shit?
It discourages smurfing. It discourages hackers and trolls from just making a new account.
I shouldn't have to be doing this
ruining
over and
people's
over
time.
again.
It
What
also
the
ensures that
fuck?
brand new players won't just hop straight into that. This is good. What's not good is recording the in-game voice chat.
I'm gonna put another one in. Fuck it. I guess.
Might have good intentions, but their lack of foresight creates moments like this. If you have a prepaid phone plan, you just can't
look.
play. Fuck you.
Item teleport in
It's like
range.
Blizzard does.
Enable.
Do you remember the fiasco of Real ID? At least you're not publishing our information, but if you're susceptible to a DDoS attack and you're getting all this shit from me, then I have to wonder how safe is my information with you. Aside from that, there's plenty of fun things Blizzard scrapped, like the progression system. It's amazing how Halo Infinite got absolutely blasted for its challenge-based progression system, and now Overwatch has done the exact same. Fuck it, just,
I don't know. I'm
just
getting
add a battle
aggravated
pass. That's
about
all
it.
the
It's
kids care
fucking
about
dumb.
anymore.
It's
No more-
fucking
no more
stupid.
ranks,
I don't
no more
understand.
leveling up, no more cool borders and portraits. Nah. Apparently, being a high-level player meant others were more toxic against you for some reason. Nobody's feelings can get hurt. Don't interact with people. Don't endorse your opponents for good sportsmanship. It's just, go to the battle pass. Go to the battle pass. There's
Item
no medals or
teleportation
really a
enabled.
post-game summary anymore. No cards highlighting what certain players did during the match. Can't have anyone feeling bad.
Item
if they don't got gold
teleportation
damage.
enabled.
No more reputation above your name. That was toxic. Remember how you could get daily loot boxes by playing different modes in the arcade? That's gone. Do your weekly challenges. That's all you get, and shut up. I don't know, man. It feels like Blizzard wants you to think they care about toxicity in the hopes that it'll draw your attention.
Starship is out of
other
range.
ethical problems
It's right
they keep
there.
finding themselves in. Another year, another
I didn't know it was gonna be like that. That's stupid, dude. That's what that's the point of this. That is the point of this.
About Blizzard being a increasingly shitty company that sniffs dog farts, but I continue to
Okay, so I got a wall over there. I need to get a wall over there, and I need to get a wall over there. Wait, no, wait.
Bigger than it is. The team
Over there,
wanted to
over there, over there.
redefine what people expected from a sequel. Those words stuck with me. I don't know, maybe this is the best they could do, but Blizzard always used to have a reputation of delaying stuff that wasn't ready. Either their culture has gotten way worse, or this is what they think is ready. And some of the developers' comments further illustrate this game as being a lazy cash grab. They hope to fix and add content to it some undetermined point in the future.
Let's see.
Where have I heard that before? I'll continue to play Overwatch 2 because it's fun.
I'm trying to
I'll
think
try out the
about-
competitive, but I strongly suggest that you don't buy anything from this game until Blizzard stops being a money-first company and starts being a player-first company. That is my TED Talk on Overwatch 2. That is my review of it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like.
I honestly don't know what else to do right now. I mean, I know what to do, but I feel like I'm such pressed for time.
Below. All right, everyone. That's all I got for today. This is the Act Man signing out. Peace.
I feel like I'm pressed for time, honestly. Like hardcore pressed.
So,
For time.
343 has given us their latest update for Halo Infinite and a brand new roadmap.
This is old.
Don't worry, guys. These deadlines you can for sure count on this time. The last roadmap, that was a fluke. With this latest 30-minute video by 343 Industries, it seems that for many, all hope is lost for Halo Infinite.
Let no joyful voice be heard. Let no man look up at the sky with hope.
That's the kind of vibe it feels like. Now, before we get into my well-deserved rants, let's calm down for a couple minutes. Nobody wanted 343 to fail when they took over Halo from Bungie, except for maybe the PlayStation fanboys, right? But besides them, I don't think anybody was sitting there like, yeah, I hope MCC is broken for 3 years, and your childhood dream of playing Combat Evolved Online just evaporates into fucking lava.
Oh my
Every
goodness.
Halo fan right now that is pissed off about the current state of Infinite and 343 wants to be proven wrong. Every single thing I say in this video, every bit of criticism, I want it thrown back in my face, and I want someone at 343 to say, "Ha ha, loser."
Now, as long as I have a wall, I have 50 feet
want
to
mention
do what
that
I want
most
with
of my
it.
complaints are squarely targeted at management at 343 and Microsoft, and also the
252
previous leadership who were fired and or left 343. Try to guess who I'm talking about. The actual programmers and community managers, the people doing the work on the front lines, I'm sure are doing their best to make efficient, consistent updates.
Ion batteries. I'm just gonna make them.
Passion, but talent and passion can't save a team.
Okay,
if your
I
head
can't
coach
make them.
is a
Ferrite
dumbass
dust.
and
That's
he's
why.
calling the
My
wrong
starship.
plays and not
Fuck.
putting in the right players when he needs to.
What in the world? You got a guy on either side of him. What are you doing here? I mean, they don't even try to run a play.
I'm here to tell you that Old Act Man is back, and it's time to brace for impact.
Right for impact!
You will watch this.
So let's look at the roadmap and the recent news, and I'll try to give you a rundown without getting angry. Season 2 has been extended to last 10 months, which now triples the length it was originally intended to be. There will be a winter update so that 343 can technically make good on their promise of no more 6-month seasons. Season 3 won't be 6 months long if we just say it's season nothing for 4 months. In this winter update, we will get the Forge Beta, campaign co-op, mission replay, a free 30-tier battle pass, 2 new maps, a match XP beta, a new mode, a couple events, and some quality of life improvements. Season 3 has officially been announced as Echoes Within because the echoes within me cannot stop screaming. This will come with 2 new maps, the return of the DMR, a new piece of equipment, purchasable 100-tier battle pass, custom game browser, in-game reporting, new modes, narrative events, and other things.
5 per
This new
planet.
roadmap of
Damn.
exciting content is all subject to change.
Oh, what the fuck ever?
That's right, because you can't count on 343 to make clear, definitive deadlines for absolutely anything. Keep in mind, this is a roadmap of what they're aiming for. This is 343's best case scenario, and it's causing everyone to abandon ship.
Abandon your post! Please flee for your life!
So now it's time for me
Well,
to
I'm
be
here. I might as well just look.
2 new maps in 1 year of live service.
So I'm not into 1,000.
Come on now, man. This is crazy. You gotta be better.
This green one is where I plan on building my base.
Game will get new standby
It's still within the 2,000 range. I'll be fine. Fucking 2,000 range. It's okay. It's fine.
We've seen the Falcon in leaks, but who knows when that's coming. Remember before the game came out and we knew the Banished were going to return, and we thought to ourselves, man, imagine all the cool Banished vehicles that are going to be in this game. And it was the same shit that we've had before. This is pathetic.
This is outrageous.
But
I'm hating
we'll talk
those.
about the roadmap and content later.
I'm legitimately
A few days
hating
ago,
these
we heard
things.
From 343 community managers
I don't feel
that
like doing
big
the
things
extra
are
work
coming
with it.
soon.
I
We are
really,
about to
really
emerge
don't. I'm
from
gonna
this
leave it
cocoon.
alone. I
And
really
thought
hate
they were
them.
gonna do
I
something
love
crazy
them,
like,
but I hate them
here's
because
the
they don't
surprise
load in
orange
like
ones.
these.
Go
These
on,
are
go
just
ahead,
pipes,
You'll
okay?
love it.
Those
You'll
are just
love it. Go make
pipes.
some maps.
They load
But
in.
here's a brand
They're
new
just
update that
there,
completely
and that's
overhauls the progression
fantastic.
system. Hey guys, we finally fixed the desync issue. I expected something like that. Yes, you emerged from a cocoon.
Okay.
And what's inside? A dead moth. You
Because I'm
emerged
gonna
from
have
a
an
cocoon
oil
to
rig
do what
here.
exactly?
Well, it's a
Delete
gas
every
rig,
feature
but
that
still,
has
a gas
been
rig
promised
there.
and to
Not gonna have
outright
to worry about
cancel a
land.
feature
This is
promised
a
over
mining
5
facility
years ago.
right here,
What
so
did
I'm
you
gonna have
think the
to
reaction was going to be?
probably raise the land.
Halo fans are an irate bunch, I know, because I am one myself. But why is the fan base so up in arms this time? Why does it feel like it's the final straw? How did Fire343 get trending on Twitter? If you've been following Infinite since its reveal in 2018, it's impossible to articulate just how badly this game has
Density
been handled over the
output.
last 4 years and how disappointing it all has been. I don't even know where to start. The launch of Infinite went exceptionally well for a few weeks, and ever since then, it has been straight down the gutter. The proverbial nail in the coffin for me has been split screen co-op as being completely canceled. Not Twitter canceled, no. Actually canceled.
What?
Sorry, you can't ever play this game with your friends or siblings or loved ones in the same room.
Why the fuck not?
That feature is not a priority for us at 343 Industries. Sorry we misled you. In this one foul swoop, 343,
Right
you
there.
have finally and completely
That's where I need to build it.
any and all trust and faith I had in you as a company, as a brand, and as the shepherds of Halo. Again, I want to be wrong about that. This is a disaster, and it's all on the shoulders of Bonnie Ross, Kiki Wolfkill, Frank O'Connor, and Phil Spencer, as well as any Xbox and Microsoft leadership involved with the production and planning for this game. You all fucked up. You fucked up bad. You fucked up so bad, I can't even wrap my pea-sized brain around it. You promised this feature to be in all Halo FPS titles moving forward.
You're a liar.
You promised that in 2017 after the backlash from Guardians.
You're a liar.
Your current CEO said this.
We didn't put split screen in with Halo 5. I think it's incredibly painful for the community and for us. You know, I think it erodes trust with the community, as the community is part of our world building. A lot of learnings from that, and I would say for any FPS going out forward, we will always have split screen going forward, but painful learnings.
Liar!
Your previous creative director, Chris Lee, said that yes, split screen co-op was a priority for Infinite. And then in 2020, he said yes, co-op is gonna launch with the game.
So that was a fucking lie.
For 5 years, you have reassured us countless times that this is something you want to accomplish. It's coming, don't worry, we hear you. You haven't heard shit. What were you trying to pull a fast one? You think we just forget that your CEO got up on stage and just fucking lied to your consumers and fans and people like me who promoted this game thinking it was gonna be the next big thing?
Tell us what you know, you goddamn liar!
Getting my hopes up to play this game split screen co-op with whoever I wanted to try to relive the glory days. You fucking lied to me. And what do you have to show for it? Nothing. You have nothing else to soften the blow. Sorry, I just kicked you in the dick. I promise the pain will go away. Never before has this clip been more relevant.
Every decision you've made led us from bad to worse.
Okay, so you canceled split screen co-op. All right, terrible news, but you must have a spectacular reason for doing so. I mean, is this somehow going to save starving children in Africa, or what's the reason?
We have had to make the difficult decision not to ship campaign split screen co-op and take the resources that we would use on that and go after this list and all these other things that we're going to talk about in just a sec.
You are reallocating the resources for split screen to work on the live service. Excuse me? Are you trying to be a fucking funny man with me right now? Do I look like I'm laughing? You are the developers of the flagship video game series for a company that just dropped $70 billion to acquire the biggest and most profitable game studios this side of the planet. Phil Spencer just dropped $70 billion to acquire Activision Blizzard as if he was just buying a car for his 16-year-old son. This deal was 10 times more expensive than what George Lucas sold Star Wars for. Fucking Star Wars. And you're trying to tell me that you don't have the resources to produce features that debuted in 2001. Was this game's development funded entirely by a back alley crack deal?
You blew it! You had it all and you blew it!
You are on the fucking box. Halo is on the box of the Series X. This was meant to be the landmark title for this new generation.
Oh shit, that thing's fucking huge.
And you have fucked it up. I'm pissed
I already scanned
because you lied to me, okay? Because I was there defending you and hyping people up, and I wanted this game to be great, and I wanted bygones to be bygones, and you know, it's like, yeah, I'm passionate about these games. I'm passionate, and I'm gonna be mad when the developers don't meet expectations. So many people were riding on this game thinking it was gonna be, you know, a big hit, and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna be able to, you know, make Halo content and really grow and thrive from that. I hate that the Halo content I make is this. The Series X is meant to be the world's most powerful console, and yet we can't even play your flagship title in the same fucking room. This is how you represent Xbox. This is how you represent Microsoft Game Studios. And if I was anyone worth my salt working high up on the food chain, I'd be looking at 343 and asking